Hello YouTubers, I hope you enjoy about the show today. Today it is the 3x3 YCS in San Marino and the YCS in Vancouver. Breakdown for the 12th of the 9th, 2023. There were $200 at San Marino, and then there was at and there were 730 players at doors at Vancouver. It was a 3x3 YCS. The Brazil one first, so it was equip, tres, continue, tres. So a 3x3 it was. So there were $3 each one. So, and what you will see in these two YCS, the reason why I couple these two together is because two of the decks of one of being the same deck. So you will see what I mean by. Yep. So this is the top 16 of San Marino and the final. So it was in the top 16. I know it's the top 4, but I'm always counting top 16 because let's presume there's 3 in each team, and 3x4 is 3x3 is 16 players. Yep. So it was 50 Unchained. Yep, that's the new deck to beat now. Yep. 17 purely. Yep. 8 Dragon Links. Those are 3 new decks to keep an eye on now. That's why Santa Claus to go on my list. Yep. And then 8 Cash. Yep. 8 Vanquish Soul and 8 Lathrin. Yep. And in the final, there was 2 Pureleys, 1 Unchained, 1 Lathrin, 1 Dragon Link, and 1 Vanquish Soul player. Okay, so there was no mirror matches. So it's quite interesting because there was a team one again. So there's been quite a few of these team ones in America, in North America, in South America recently. Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be one coming to Europe soon. Mind you, I don't know how to deal with languages barrier. So it was quite an interesting YCS as it was. It was very. There was 200 players, so it was very tight. It was not too many decks to play with. So you can see how different it's going to be soon. Unchained is one of those decks not many people know how to play against. It's one of those decks, it uses do traps. It can pop its traps and set them. So if you stop them, they can just set their traps and just combo off that way. So you can't really stop the deck. The deck can still keep going even through a bureau. So there's not really ways of stopping the deck at the moment. So it's not the same. There's obviously ways to stop the deck, but it's a lot harder to stop the deck now than what it was. Yeah, so. And purely still the same old, not enough monsters for my liking, so that's why I'm not picking up. And Dragon Link is pretty much, not much has really changed. Cashiers, not much really changed, apart from a few things. And Branquish, they're getting some new stuff, so they're still popular. And Lathrin, there's a few different builds of Lathrin actually now. There's been the Unchained build recently, which I find quite weird. It's got a little like Unchained engine with 3 of them. Yep, which with 3 cards, which I find quite interesting. It's quite cool. You can use an Unchained card, pop it, and then search, which is quite cool. Send to the grave, then you can pop off that way and stuff, which is quite cool. Gives you a bit of a bigger monster, but the deck's really quite bricky already. And this is the deck list. Oh, I forgot to put deck list. It's fine. So we got sprite list. Yep. And you can see from sprite list, not too much has changed. This one's playing more cash, so he's playing some unicorn and some Fenriers, which is quite cool. Which I find quite weird. He's playing 1 Chronolock Bird and 1 Abira. I know he's playing the crosser. I can understand where he's coming from. But I would play more Chronolocks and more Abira. But that's me for you. Dragon Link's looking standard. There's some new stuff already. Now, in Unchained, there's this new DD monster most people are trying out. You won't see in this list, but apparently there's this DD card which basically special summons itself from the Pendulum Zone. Then summons a DD monster from the extra deck. Then it pops a card, so you already get ready disrupting the opponent without even needing your normal summon. Okay. Crazy. Yep. Hero Ace. Not much. This is the first time I'm seeing Hero Ace. It's quite different. It's a For the UCGs, actually not far off the same. We just took out the Maxime Porphyry in, so there's a big difference, which is quite cool and quite neat. And Castia, not much really changed. I like how he's playing the Sacred Pelican and stuff, which is quite cool. But I don't know how is he special summoning at, so which I would like to know how is he special summoning at. So maybe just use the level 4 for tier or something, yeah, which is quite cool. Yeah. And then it's the top 32 of Vancouver. So there was $730. There was 28 Unchained. This is top 32. 28 Unchained. Yeah. 19 Dragon Link. 16 Purely. 13 Cash. 6 Thunderies. 3 Branded Chimeras. That's a new one. Ooh. Infinobonites at 3%. That's another new one. Labyrinth 3%. Mananium at 3%. Hero Ace at 3%. And then Sprite at 3%. And Sprite takes a little bit longer than it usually does. So that's good. So Unchained won this whole entire event. Yep, it's won 2 events in a row now. So will people prepare for it? I think people might. I'm sorry looking to. I'm just trying to find cards that will help me prepare for the event. Because I got OTS next weekend. Yep. Unchained is just... There's some interesting builds at Unchained. There's only some diverse builds and stuff. For a few different techs you can play and stuff, which is quite cool. Dragon Link, still the same old. Nothing much changes really, Dragon Link. Purely... No, monsters for a liking, it needs a lot more monsters. Cash is still the same. Thunder has gone down a bit in the last couple of weeks. I think it's because people are getting bored of the deck. It is a boring deck to play. It shows bad Lucia because you're vanishing everything and you just continue on the opponent's turn. Which is cool. Which is not cool, yep. Friendly Chimera is quite interesting. I've seen this deck take off quite well. It's quite a successful deck. It's quite cool. There's quite a lot of Chimera sort of builds. You can play the branded build, the one I've been seeing quite often. But you can also play the Rudic build, which is quite cool. There's quite a few different builds of the Chimera stuff. Infernobles, there's one specific build for this, and it's not only playing 14 months, so it's very tight still. Nothing's still the same. There's some playing the Unchained stuff. Millennium, this one's not playing the Red Dragon Upstream Bane stuff, so well, Dragon King Calamities. It's a good choice he did not choose to play it, so I think he chose wisely because he don't make it very often, so yeah. Heroes. You saw what it's like now playing Heroes. A lot of them are quite similar to each other. And Sprite, depends what build of Sprite. There was not too many. I think this was just pure Sprite, this one. Yep. Which is okay, to say the least. Yep. Top 16, it went Unchained 31%. Cash Tier 17. Dragon Link 13. Purely 13. Labyrinth 6. Infernoble 6. Hero Ace 6, and then Sprite 6. Yep. So as you can see, one changed. Yep. Cash got more. Went through. Yep. And Dragon Link, not much has really changed, apart from got a bit lower. And Chain got a bit more powerful because it knocked out a few others. Purely, yep. Inferno done quite well for the first YCS bag, which is quite cool. Sprite done okay. Unfortunately, you won't be seeing Sprite or any of these lists soon. Unfortunately, you only be seeing these soon, and maybe one Labyrinth. Unfortunately, it's quite soon. So, yep. And this is the top 8. So the top 8 were 5 Unchained. Yep. 1 Purely. 1 Infernoble. 1 Cashless. Yep. So there was 5 Unchained. So you know why Unchained won this YCS. It was the big winner. Yep, no one knows to play against it now, so they will have to learn how to play against it. Infernoble, no one knew how to play against that, which is quite cool. Apart from some players might remember how to play it in 2020 sort of format, which is quite cool stuff, which is alright, I guess. So, yep. And now the winner is Jesse Cotton. Again, yep. He won the YCS with MJ, and you can see his build just at the end. Yeah, with the DD stuff, the standard build, but he's playing DD, which is quite cool. He's also playing this weird zombie card. Get into Naga, which basically takes your opponent's DD XD rank 6, and then you can use it against it, which is quite unique to say at least. My name looks the same, apart from he's playing some Fenrir stuff, which is alright, standard. Purely he's not playing other monsters for my liking, so, yep. Labyrinths look the same. This one's an Unchained version, which is quite cool, and then there's Dragon Link, yep. It's not too much really change. Yeah, he's playing a few different things, but not too much has really changed. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Subscribe and watch all. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Skyrock, yeah, all those, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the show today. I done alright locals this week too, all which is good. Don Straw the weekend, which is okay against Notts County, but Port Sauce 4, so not the greatest result. So okay, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Peace, everyone. Good luck and doing everyone.